What's up going on, guys? Lunchtime. As people stop in, fill out the poll, guys. Let me know how you guys did today. I have two really big blowout winners here for sports betting. Dodgers money line, Astros money line. 9080. I posted it up on my Twitter 3 hours ago. Dodgers money line, blah blah blah. 2 units placed on that. Astros 1 unit placed. Tonight I got the Seahawks, guys. I got the Seahawks tonight. So the only thing that worries me about the Seahawks, having the Seahawks tonight, I just got back from Seattle last weekend, so I watched them put an absolute whooping on the Saints. But Thursday night games, Monday night games, I tend to like stay away from. And I just see everybody is on the Seahawks tonight. So definitely going with the public on that, but I do like the Seahawks to win this weekend, or this night's game. But the Dodgers and Astros, pretty much they did what they needed to do. These games are over. 8-0, 9-0 is done. So New York session came to a close, guys. Pretty decent price action in my opinion, to be honest. There was some solid moves to the downside as well as to the upside. If you didn't catch something, or you found it a little difficult to get on the right side of the trade, let's talk about it. Why? Right? Why? You guys can throw it out in chat. I'm going to be hanging out here for a while. As we go into the Asian session open, I will be watching the 15-minute chart. It's like watching paint dry when you watch anything smaller than that, and even this is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, let me know how you guys did. Oh, I didn't even put the poll up. But like I said, we got some time here before Asian session opens. I'll be hanging out for a little bit, eating some lunch, watching these game scores come to a close here so we can cash out these bets. And I'll just be browsing through different shit online, seeing what we can come up with. What do you guys typically do when the market closes? You guys hang around? You guys go back to work? Do you go to the gym? Go to lunch? For me here in California, it's still fairly early, so market's going to close at 12. There's a lot of daylight left. Typically, it's like lunchtime. You know, normally I'll end my trading day like around the New York lunch, so between 9:30, 10 a.m. my time, I'll finish up. I'll go for a walk. I'll try to get some movement going. I'll come back, look at the screens, and then after the markets close, I'll go to lunch. The way, guys, Apex is back with that 80% off sale. $85 activation fee on this one. Pretty good. It feels like a Friday already. All right. What do we got here? What's on the news? Fake news. Fake news. Fake news. Senior Hamas official defends high price of the separate attack. Why is Jimmy Kimmel trending again? What do we care about this guy for? Shooter's writings were definitely anti-ice. What do you guys think about that? That shooting yesterday. You know what I'm saying? These games are absolutely blowouts. I'm telling you guys. The Dodgers had me worried yesterday. So I had the Dodgers money line yesterday, and they were leading 4-1 for the better half of most of the game. And then towards the late, they gave up 3 runs, right, to push it to extras. That bullpen towards the end of the games has been really hurting. Astros were getting the floor wiped with them for 2 days in a row. So here's a thing to kind of keep in mind. If you guys do bet on sports, especially MLB, Sundays and Wednesdays, travel days. So typically look for the teams who, you know, were struggling, but that are the better team, right? So like the better team is the Astros, right, over the Athletics. But the Astros dropped 2 straight. Travel day. Do the Athletics really have anything to really play for at this moment in time? Who's the better team going into the travel day, going into the end of the season? You know that they're going to bounce back, right? So something to just kind of keep on watch. But just a little fun thing I like to do on the side. Throw a little cash at some of these games. You know? Costco stock slips despite profit beat. Costco had earnings. Guess we could tune that on. Damn. Costco got smashed. Costco got smashed. What did the QQQ do? Did QQQ have any reaction after hours? No. Did the S&P? No, they did not. So one thing to always look at with earnings, you know, see what kind of reaction that they have on the overall index. You know, Costco is heavily weighted. It's a strong stock, but first initial reaction was up and then down. I look at the daily chart, right? So let's mark out the lows from Costco's. Mark out the lows from Costco's earnings. Go to the daily chart. So nothing too concerning here, because if you realistically look at it, all it did was come down and double test and actually put in a higher low to this linear regression, right? So this linear regression is it's a pretty good buying opportunity in my opinion for Costco, right? If I go into like a weekly chart, only thing you do have to be concerned about is these three bottoms below the 50 EMA. So if Costco was to start giving up like 923, which we're trading at 936 right now, if Costco was to give up 933, then yeah, I could start a bigger sell cycle. Costco really hasn't done anything since it bounced off of the 50-day moving average back in April. So far still holding support. Nothing too crazy there on Costco. You know, congratulations to if anyone shorted Costco for earnings, but not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. It's just that Costco's price is too expensive to really like sit there and day trade for me. to play 100 share lots minimum. It's just too pricey. I can get better volatility on the big tech names. So Costco stock slips despite profit beat as same-store sales miss estimates again. Slower growth. So just shy. Fourth quarter sales that came up shy of Wall Street's estimates through the membership warehouse retailer per share profit topped expectations, slipped around 1% after hours. Sales for the company's fiscal fourth quarter rose 8% to 84.4 billion, with same-store sales up 5.7. Costco earned 5.87 a share. E-commerce sales rose. What else is new? Retailers' bottom line figures beat estimates for the 9th time over the past 10 quarters. The consistent trend speaks to management's ability to execute in a relatively difficult retail environment. So like I said, it could be a good buying opportunity for Costco. You just have to mainly keep your eyes on like 923. That's it. 923 area. So off the earnings, it's a good dip buy opportunity if you're a long-term holder, long-term investor. Amazon stock trading at a historic discount. Is this the bargain of the decade? So like I like to like read these headlines and like to correlate that with technical analysis, right? So I'll just read like a snippet. For investors looking to add to their big tech holding, shares of Amazon Inc. are on sale. Amazon's down 0.94%. Forward price to earnings ratio has been trending downwards in recent months. As of Thursday, Amazon stock was trading at 29.6 earnings expectations for the next 12 months, marking near decade low for the tech giant, right? Okay. So if you take that headline, it's like, oh, you know, is Amazon at a good spot to buy this and that, blah blah blah. Amazon currently trading at 218 a share. So let's look at the daily chart on Amazon, get a macro view, right? Amazon's been trending down realistically since the highs we put in on September the 9th. It's below its 50-day moving average. That's pretty significant. Anytime something's below its 50-day moving average, is typically a little bit more bearish. You don't really want to be, you know, loading up completely long below the 50-day moving average. Typically what you like to see is you'd like to see the stock or whatever it is that you're trading reclaim the 50-day moving average, you know, so that would be 227, and that would be another opportunity to go long. Now, if you're looking for a longer term buy, you obviously want a better deal, right? So I would like to see this thing closer down to 214, which we're not too far off of. 214 all the way down to 210, I think is a primo opportunity to buy Amazon long term. If you just kind of zoom out a little bit, Amazon is still in bullish context. Since we had that, what was it? What do they call it? Liberation Day sell-off. Look at the double bottom we had down here closer to March, April. Okay, we're a long ways away from that. We were trading down prices of 161, 175. Like this was, what did they call it? Generational opportunity buying of a lifetime, or whatever the fuck they just called it. Like buying down here was a great buy, right? Because price damn near almost went up 50%. So from 160s all the way up to 230s, damn near almost 100%, right? So is this like a great spot to buy Amazon? Yeah, I mean, you're buying a pullback, right? You're buying a pullback. I would like to see, you know, for me, this is personal. For me, you know, buying opportunities on Amazon would be these three numbers. 200, I'd be dollar cost averaging. 210, 215. Those areas. Those are good areas I would like to buy. 200. Anything below 200, then I would wait, you know, between 165 and 180, something like that. But it's okay. A little bit of rotation today. Nothing was down too significantly in my opinion today. You know, look at the Nasdaq down 0.5, S&P down 0.5, Dow down 0.38. Nothing significant here. What was up? VIX volatility's up a little bit. Gold, obviously, a little rush to safety, and oil. So just a little bit of a rotation today. I think that's pretty crazy that YouTube decided to reinstate people who have had their accounts banned due to political, like, I guess, narratives or talk or channels. So Nick Fuentes and Alex Jones reinstated a new account today, and then less than 12 hours later they banned him again. So it's a little weird, right? Yo, what's up, my man? What's up? I'm just kicking back here, guys. How you guys doing? How'd you guys do today? How did everyone do today? Finish green, red, difficult markets. I mean, I got some time. I'm kicking back. We can go over price action if anyone wants. Try to come up with a plan for tomorrow. This is ridiculous, bro. Oh, and 3 teams. What we got? Dolphins, Giants, Jets, Texans, Saints, Titans. Best teams in my opinion out of these 0-3 teams, I would have to say, I hate to say it, the Giants, Jets, Houston, New Orleans is trash, Miami is great skill players, but they're trash. Titans, Cam Ward's not getting it done. Red and green, depending on the account. Hey, well, you know, at least some of them are green, some of them are red, right? We're still in business. That's the main thing. We're still in business. We are still in business. That's how it goes, you know. But that's the benefit of having prop accounts. You could have as many of these things as you want. Some accounts are red, some accounts are green. Doesn't really matter. We just have more accounts to keep trading, you know? Just gotta stick to the plan. I'm waiting for these games to finish up, guys. There's a long time. Astros beating the Athletics, Dodgers over the Diamondbacks. These 2 games are done. They're dead in the water. Cash and cash. When we do reopen here, if anyone does trade, when we reopen, I would definitely watch for space to kind of fill up into 24,682. You know, support all the way down at 596. So anything above 596, I would say the target is 680. But that's a long ways away. We'll just have to see what happens. Yo, what up? What up, Tanner? How we doing? How we doing? For those of you guys who are in here hanging out, what would you say is the best time of day for you guys to trade during New York? And do you guys only trade New York, or do some of you guys trade the Asian session? You guys trade London session? I'll be honest, I'm here in California. I don't trade either of those sessions. They move too slow for me. That's one thing. Two, you know, I'm more of a scalper, so I need the momentum. But for me, it's, you know, between New York Open and I would say lunchtime. Those would be the two. Those would be the two, or that would be the window that I have the most success in. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Thank you. Only trading the 15-minute opening range breakout. Sweet. That one strategy alone, you know, you can build a career off of. Multiple ways to trade it. You can trade it heavier size. You can scalp it on the first entry. You can trade break and retest. You can trade bounces off of it. You can trade rejections later on in the day off of it. So many different ways to trade the orbs. So that one strategy alone, I can see. I trade the 15-minute opening range as well. 15-minute, 30-minute. Hell of a day. 854, hell of a day. Hell of a day. What size do you trade, Tanner? How many contracts? Hell of a day. Same, right? I'm noticing the same. Noticing the same. I felt like even as of recently, today was the range started to really expand again, right? It started to like not just get into moves and it goes in your favor just a little bit and then whipsaws back and then goes later. It's like when the levels set up today, they just went, right? There was enough momentum, enough volatility, especially today on that off the open, that opening, like that opening drive to the downside, and then the 15-minute range to the long side today, the ORB long. $10 micros to start, added five, nice. Hell yeah. And are you doing the 10 micros just for scalability purposes? You know, because obviously commissions are cheaper on the mini, but you don't have like the scalability benefit of it, you know? Is that probably why you do the 10 micros? Due to my schedule, I only have time the first 30 minutes of the open before I have to dip out. Yeah. Plenty of opportunities in the first 30 minutes. And then again, there's like a lot of traders who say, "Oh, I don't like trading in the first 30 minutes because of the volatility." I get it. But there's different ways. Like you don't have to trade the first opening print candle, right? You don't have to be in a trade the first minute just because you can only trade for 30 minutes. You don't even have to trade within the first 5 minutes. I personally, if it was me, because I talk to a lot of traders all the time. Some traders struggle and they say, I can't get things going off the open. Define off the open. Because to me, trading the first 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute of the 3 minutes of the day, 5 minutes of the day is a lot different than if you're waiting 10 minutes or 20 minutes, right? Someone could tell me I've only got 30 minutes to trade all day. I'm going to say, okay, cool. If you have a lot of difficulties trading the open, wait for the first 15 minutes. Or on your way out at 30 minutes, see if you get some type of confirmation or some type of validation on the 30-minute opening range, and that's it, you know? People try to put everything in a box, I feel like, you know, oh, I can't trade the open, or don't trade the open. You know, the open for you can be the first minute. The open for me can be the 15-minute ORB. The opening for me could be the top of the hour at 10 a.m. Eastern, right? Nice work, Tanner. Nice work. That's what's up, dude. Funded futures networks. I get so many ads. I don't even know. Yeah, this is an ad. I get so many ads for prop firms. I'm sure you guys do too. Funded futures network. Anyone have any experience with them? How about anyone have any experience with shit, I forgot the name of the firm. Anyways, has anyone used it? Funded futures networks? Nice, Tanner. What firm? What prop are you trading with? Funding Ticks. Sweet. Funding Ticks has a little bit of a sale going on right now too with some people's affiliate codes, right? It's like $37 all in for the eval, 50K or. Anyone keep up with this PW nonsense on with his the two girls that were trading on stream? I tuned in. I didn't watch any of it. I normally will go back and watch the live streams, and I didn't watch any of the first day, but yesterday I caught it, and then today I caught the aftermath. Absolute hysterical shit. Their dashboard is great. There's no monthly. One stream to funding account. That's sweet. Yeah, bro. Yes, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday she quit? Right? Yesterday she had the big old fucking temper tantrum. But I kind of noticed from, I think it was I watched a little bit of the recap from the first day, and my immediate thoughts was, I'm like, this girl's not gonna make it. Like, she's just not gonna make it. Like, not even a sense where, you know, she's not gonna win the competition, but like just emotionally, she wasn't gonna make it. Like, there was a lot, like when I was watching her trade, it was literally like everyone that I've ever spoken to that says, hey, I have a problem with trading, and you know, it's this, it's that, it's that. Like, she had so many fucking excuses. She couldn't see her platform. Go fucking figure, right? No one else had problems with the platform. She kept saying things like, I'm just gonna YOLO here, I'm gonna YOLO, I'm gonna YOLO, and it's like, what are you doing, right? Her sizing, very inconsistent, which I see a lot of traders making those fucking mistakes, where it's like they'll start off trading micros and then they lose, and then they're trading a mini, and next thing you know, it's like, okay, I'm green and I'm up huge, but it's like they got lucky on a trade and they went like max size, or it doesn't work out for them and then they blow the fucking account. Like, she blew accounts 2 days in a row, right? Absolutely ridiculous. Like, she really, I don't know her. I didn't even know who the hell she was. Now that I've been like going to PW's Twitter and seeing a bunch of stuff, now obviously the Twitter algorithm keeps throwing me her post up now too. So I did follow her to see like what the hell she was updating. But it's just like, it was like she was buying like the market, like for example, like look at my chart. This is a 15-minute chart. I know they weren't trading 15-minute, but like the market would be pulling back a slight bit here with like no validation that it was going higher, and she says, I'm going long, right? And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, you're looking at 1 wick, 2 wicks, 3 wicks. We just got rejected at a level of resistance or something, or whatever, right? Could have been whatever the hell she was looking at. And then it's like she's long, and then the market just keeps sinking, and then you don't hear her say shit. And then the fact that like she was like getting so like tuned up, right? Like getting so riled up about what the chat is saying. Well, like, what do you think is gonna happen if people see you getting all riled up? They're gonna like feed into that more. And it's like sensitive skin, right? Like, I mean, I get it. Like, people are trying to say, yeah, she's a girl, she's this, she's that. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, come on, we're fucking traders, right? Like, this is a fucking money business at the end of the day, right? There's no room. I don't care if you're a woman, a man, or anything else in between, right? Like, you're here to do one fucking thing. You're here to make money, right? So have an edge, attack the edge, have conviction, have confidence. You're not going to win every trade. You know that already. Like, you're not a fucking rock star. And understand that this is part of the business. And like, she just couldn't. Like, she was getting ripped and she didn't know how to handle it. That was crazy too, right? So you got to think about this, right? So as I started going through all of the, you know, like the messages between them, I was thinking, right, I can go to PW's page. Like, if I go back to some of these messages that he was dropping, and she was dropping them too as well. Like this one, right? Well, like what she said about, oh, contracts should have been signed. It's like, listen, here's how I took it when I seen it. Okay, girl competition, woman versus woman, you know, girls at the BDH, winner wins at $25,000. Okay, cool, right? So like, I'm invited, like he picked me. Yeah, maybe there wasn't a lot of chicks that wanted to go trade. Who knows? I don't fucking know, like how he chose them or whatever. Let's just say that they were the only two that wanted to go. Regardless, the first thing on my mind is, okay, how am I going to get down there, right? For one. Two, where am I going to stay at, right? I'm going to start looking at these accommodations myself because I'm entering a competition for potentially I have a chance to win. What the hell is this crap where it's like, okay, I want to enter this competition, but no, you have to pay for my accommodations to get down there. Sure, okay, maybe he said that. Maybe he said to her in private, like, hey, yo, we're going to get you on accommodations, this, that, and the other. But not only do you get your flights paid for, not only do you get an allowance for food, right? Okay, maybe you're working. Maybe there was a deal on the back end where, hey, you know what? Just for coming out, I'll slip you some cash at the end of this or whatever. Maybe that was a private conversation. Who the hell knows, right? But what I'm saying is that, like, now that you couldn't hack it, you really couldn't hack it. It's like you start airing out all this stuff, but it's like to me, it was like distasteful on her part. You just seem like a fucking freeloader, in my opinion. And then the whole nonsense of like tagging Elite Trader Funding, like after the fact or whoever the fuck it was. Hey, you said for the loser you're gonna give $1,000. Like, to put, like, you're reaching, my guy. You're reaching bad. Like, that's not a good look. And again, like to what you said, Tanner, she told the assistant she was basically broke until her next 12K payout is on the way. Bro, if it was me, 100,000%, and I'm just some random Joe Blow on the internet that got picked to do this competition, and I knew I had fucking $0 in my pocket, there's no chance in hell I'm going down there. Because of what if the company, like PW has a company, right? The BDH. So let's just call that that's the brand. Okay. What if the brand was not going to sponsor my hotel accommodations? I'm entering a tournament with a chance to win 25K. I don't expect them to pay for it, but okay, let's say that they did it. They did tell me they were going to pay for it. The first thing I'm thinking of is, holy shit, what if after day one I lose my ass and then I go down to the beach and I get drunk as hell and I come back and I completely trash this room? Well, shit, I'm going to have to pay for it, right? Someone's going to have to pay for it. I'm not going to expect this dude to pay for it. I'm not going to expect the company to pay for it. So like, if you go down there and you got like no money, like nothing, zero zilch, you can't put up the money on a credit card, or you don't have the cash like in the bank account, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm gonna have to decline. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started going back on her Twitter, and like, she was calling people out, other girls, like, hey, come down, let's do this. Like, she was pumping her own self up to get in this competition. I think she thought she was going to go down there, steamroll this shit. Hey, you know what? A lot different when you got 5,000-6,000 fucking eyes looking at you and you have to talk out your trades and you have to do this, that, and the other. You know, trading's not so fucking easy than going and sitting at home and blowing up, 5-10 accounts today and then making a bunch of money on one account and then only talking about the account that you made money on, right? We've all been there, But I mean, yeah, shit show. And again, too, like, a lot of people, like even some of the people that are stuck in the middle on the fence, a lot of the people that are saying like, well, he should have been more respectful, this, that, and the other. He did it for views. He's making money. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, there's some other chick, right, that keeps popping her head, and I see her post on a lot of people's shit. What the hell's her name? Salty something, right? But she pops her head out a lot, and she likes to talk a lot of shit. And this one right here, don't be salty. This chick right here likes to talk a lot of shit on people's stuff. But the thing is, like, at the end of the day, I lost my train of thought, but like at the end of the day, like you gotta think about it. Like, you can't really just expect to go down there, have everything catered to you, because like I think that salty chick was saying, well, he makes money from his YouTubes, he's gonna make all this advertising money. Like, let's not get it wrong, right? PW's got a hell of a business. He is the biggest individual affiliate marketer for prop firms, right? And I'm sure he probably has back-end deals where he gets paid. Whatever, the guy built it up. Whether you like him or hate him, again, at the end of the day, he's fucking entertaining. Like, he's entertaining. Whether you like him and he's entertaining you, or you hate him, he's still an entertainer, right? First, so let's just get that straight. Second, the guy doesn't make any money from his YouTube per se, like the AdSense, like the advertising, because like 90% of his live streams, they're demonetized, meaning he's not monetizing them because he plays music. So like he's not necessarily earning ad income from those live streams. Now again, there's an asterisk. Yes, he's earning affiliate sales, he's earning course sales, he's earning probably, you know, for his sponsors, that are people that are sponsoring him. So he makes way more money, because I'll sit here and say this, like, as a YouTuber, like, YouTube doesn't pay, they pay peanuts. Like, you would have to have millions and millions of views per month, like on each video, like million plus of views a month, to make like good money. So that's like not even adding up to what he makes on affiliate sales. So for him, it's more beneficial to just cut the AdSense and then make all the money from the affiliate sales, so that way he can play music and do whatever. So like the statement of like, well, he's making more money by bringing these girls on, he should at least do XYZ for this chick. And it's like, well, he's not making any money from the ads on the video, because, you know, he's not monetizing it. But yes, he makes money from the affiliate sales. Now, to end it, like, I don't want to talk about it forever, but like he probably didn't even do more in affiliate sales for having that competition. Like, if you look at his views are about the same for when he just does a solo live stream, right? So like, if anything, he lost fucking money. Because let's just say this, I don't know how much money he makes on affiliates. I have no idea. I know he makes a lot. But like, let's just say, for example, I'm just gonna throw out a random number, which I'm sure he probably makes more. Let's just say he makes $100,000 a month, right? On affiliate commissions. And that's just him streaming for 30 days by himself. And let's say the next month he does what he did here, where he's paying people for their flight, he's giving them money to come out, he's paying for hotel rooms, he's putting up $25,000 for a competition. I don't really think he's gonna make $200,000 a month in affiliate sales for running this competition. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he's probably losing money to his bottom line, because he's forking out cash, $25,000 grand prize, hotel accommodations, blah 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 blah. Like, maybe he thought that he was going to it was going to boost up affiliate commissions. Who the hell knows? But yeah, I mean, $1 million a month, that's a lot, right? That's a lot, you know, that's a lot. It could be close to it. It could be close to it. It's definitely well over 6 figures a firm, right? His biggest firms would probably be Apex. It would probably be what's the new one he's promoting? The one that you're on, Tanner. Who else? But whatever, right? Like, he's making over 6 figures a month per firm. Easy, right? Easy. Whether it's $250,000, $500,000, million a month, who the hell knows? But I mean, it's definitely in the 6 figures for sure. Price actions moving up again. Remember, guys, what I said. Again, I don't trade this, but maybe we should just throw something on here for the sake of sitting around. Gotta log in here. I gotta log in. I'm long here, guys. I'm just fucking around, to be honest. 24,625 is going to be my stop. 25 point stop. I'm looking for just a quick scalp here. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, it was crazy. Like, that was crazy. Like, when you see that shit that just happened, Like with them, that's insane, guys. I mean, that's insane. Guys, I'm out. I'm a scalper. I don't care if the market moves slow or not. I just took 5 points off of it. Big fucking boop. Yeah, I mean, I think so too, right? I think so too. Like, he was doing something different. Again, you have to think about it like this. As big as his brand is, there's still, guys, this might push up to 24,679, 680. You have to think about it like this. I think there's still a lot more money that dude's leaving on the table. Okay? Whether you like it or you don't. What he's doing is smart. Like, smart marketer, smart businessman, and he's capitalizing on the eyeballs and attention that he has as a live streamer. Okay? He's definitely missing out on more money, right? Hate the fact that he gets paid all this money from affiliate sales. Well, guess what? Don't gotta watch him. Don't gotta use his code, right? But people will, because the bigger you are, the more people gravitate towards you. The bigger the brand, the more people trust the brand. So the more of a household name you are, the more common it is, the more you're gonna use that discount code. So, but like, he really needs to, like, this dude D Money. I don't know if you guys have seen that guy D Money. He's got cool cat, real calm. Knows his shit in terms of he's not an idiot. Like, he knows he's gonna win some trades, he's gonna lose some trades, and he knows how to put on a trade, right? He needs to find a couple more people like that, and he needs to run this stream around the fucking clock, straight up around the fucking clock, right? You need to have super good Asian session traders, get some London session traders, get 3 or 4 New York session traders. Multiple camera angles, like he's kind of already doing. I would say right now he has 3 computer stations. Let's bump that up to 6 to 8 computer stations. Let's at least be able to have 5 to 7 traders in here, and let's run multiple sessions as an all-day 23-hour stream broadcast. The amount of eyeballs, the amount of retention that you're going to get on there, the amount that you're going to grow, exactly like a live market HQ. Nobody is doing that. Now, PW is the first one who is doing this sort of independent trading floor, like that he's doing, this trading live stream, right? Like, if you think about it, I don't know, like, your guys' demographic and stuff, but like these streamers, like, I'm not talking about day trading streamers, but streamers in general, these guys are all working nonstop around the clock, streaming 5, 6, 8, 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours a day. They make a lot of money. People on Twitch, people on Kick, so forth and so forth, right? For the trading space, there was no one doing that, so he was kind of the first one. There's a lot of traders who stream, you know, they stream out of their home office, or, you know, they stream their trading, or they do video recaps. Guys, keep an eye on the price action here. Resistance at 679. But if he turns it into, the first ones to do it was Top Step, right? So look at what Top Step did, where they have basically that session that runs all their stream that runs all of New York, and they do different segments. PW needs to do that. He needs to bring on a risk manager, right? He needs to bring on a psychology trader, right? Whether they're a psychologist or not, just someone who talks psychology, right? And that person has segments throughout the week. Like, you need to do that, and you need to have more traders with good personalities that people are going to that they're going to vibe with, you know? And then you mix in the outer stuff where you bring in outside traders. Let me bring in 2 or 3 traders to compete against Team BDH. You know what I'm saying? And then you do like one-to-one, like trade-offs versus, you know, Team BDH versus, you know, this streamer, this regular Joe Blow, and this, you know, influencer, right? Whatever the case may be. But yeah, he's probably missing out on so much more money. But again, like he works a lot anyway, so like to do that, you would have to have, like, you would need more help. Like, he needs more help in terms of acts, right? And I don't know how much of his show he wants to give up in terms of how it's run. But I mean, if you just look at it from a pure money and business standpoint, I mean, yeah, more eyeballs, more hours that you're on the stream, the more money you're gonna make. It's not rocket science. And make it good too, you know, make it good. Like, make it good. You know what I'm saying, guys? What's going on with these games? 11-1 Astros over Athletics. Just end the game already. That game's over, right? Top of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th, Dodgers up 8-0. Easy locks. Uh-oh, this girl Rena is posting again. 18 minutes ago. Imagine calling a woman a retard when you literally king of the retards. What'd this guy say? Edgar Leon. BDHPW is the best streamer and trader. I love to see leftists being schooled. Facts show that since day one, Rena's mood wasn't humble. I'm not a feminist because Terry did show great attitude since day one. That's a life lesson. Never disrespect the king, a person who give you access, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then she said, imagine calling a woman a retard when you're literally king of retard. She's just an idiot. She's just an idiot. Nah, you're good, man. You're good, brother. Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy, you know. It's like, what did you guys really think that she was expecting? Like, you know, to be honest, like, what the hell do you think she was expecting? You know, in all honesty. You know, did she think that she was going to be like, I don't know. I was trying to look at it. I'm like, is that just her personality? Was that just her personality? Like, is she like, I mean, I guess, right? She's like that on a day-to-day, like outside of the BDH. She's just like that, right? But it's like, what would you call that personality? Entitled? Like to me, it seemed like, you know, like she was making a lot of excuses. She didn't like anyone negative talking about her. It's like, to me, it's like spoiled, right? Like, you're like spoiled? Like, oh no, don't like very coddled, you know? Maybe that has to do with her upbringing. Maybe she was coddled. Maybe she was very spoiled. Maybe at one point in time, you know, people used to kiss her ass and like she's not used to just like reality. That's like someone who's never gone out in real life and dealt with like other people other than like her fucking bubble, right? Like she doesn't know how to handle it. Like she doesn't know how to handle life. And that's sad that people are like that they can't fucking handle life like that. It's fucking insane, man. It's fucking insane. It's insane. It's like, dude, like even if I mean, she wasn't even a good trader, so that's the thing. Like, was she gonna win? Probably not. But look at, she could have got lucky by doing that crap she did yesterday where she put on a bunch of fucking contracts, who knows how many, right? And like she could have ran away with like some dump, especially like on a day like today. Imagine if she would have just started firing off the open 5 minis. Her P&L would have been up so much. And here was the thing that I noticed too from the first 2 days. She actually could have won day one, and she actually could have kept it close. What's the other girl's name? Terry got that huge trade off the open because she threw on the 5 mini contracts, right? Which we've all done it before. Whether it was intentional or not, who knows? A good on her, right? So she built up that $1,000 balance. But if anyone caught, that girl Rena had the same type of trade on in the morning and she went up like $1,100, right? Like she went up like $1,100, and then literally within the hour she pissed it all down to where she was negative. Like what I would have done if I was her, that's why I'm saying there's a big discrepancy there in like people who are experienced trading and people who like are just fucking, I gotta make money, I gotta make money, I gotta make more, all this social media fucking mantra. Is I would have went up to $1,100 and now forced the hand on my competitor to keep up. Like keep up. Like if they were not up $1,000, that puts so much pressure on them to try to make at least $1,000. If they were up more than $1,000, it puts so much pressure on them because every losing trade after that, they have a possibility of going down. I would have sat on my effing hands and pushed and forced their hand, right? Like make them call the bluff. And even like when I went back and I watched bits and pieces of day one and day two, There was multiple times where that chick Rena was in trades where she was up like 10 points, 15 points, 12 points. Like there was one trade I was watching, she was up $400 and she let it go to break even. Like you're in a competition, every trade is going to be compounded. I'll take 300 here, 400 here. Like if you keep finding entries, even if you're dead fucking flat face wrong, but you're finding entries that are giving you enough wiggle room for $300 here, $200 there, do you realize that 2 or 3 trades, you're up almost $800, $1,000, that it's going to be hard for anyone to compete with that, especially when the person that you're competing against is trading micros? Like, dumb. Like she round tripped so much shit. It's like ridiculous, bro. It was ridiculous. I was tripping. Yeah. On the long run, yeah, if you were to put them up like over a 30-day period, Terry would smoke her, just due to the fact that Rena's she's a all in or nothing trader, meaning she's gonna have big home run days or she's gonna blow up. So what's going to happen with a trader like Rena over a long period of time is like, yeah, they might get a couple accounts to payouts every 60 days, 90 days, you know. But the thing is, it's not going to be like, it's not going to be consistent versus someone like Terry. She puts on a trade and she's got such small size where she can sit in it. And a lot of the time she was like sitting in shorts where the market's bouncing, but it's like she's down $200, down $300, and then it comes back in her favor and she makes a few $100, you know. So you gotta really you gotta understand your style. I mean, that other chick, they had no idea what the fuck she was doing. She had no idea how to manage size whatsoever. And what got me is now she's making these posts where like she's like, oh, I'm gonna enjoy a girls weekend in fucking Miami. It's like, what the hell, my guy? You have no cash. You got no cash in your pocket. How the hell are you gonna enjoy Miami? Yeah, I heard that. She said something about she gets 12K payouts and had multiple 12K payouts is what she said, right? And then come to find out, you basically got flown down there and you got zero scratch in your pocket. So it's like, you're not getting regular payouts, I'll tell you that. And not even only are you not getting regular payouts, but if you know, even if you're taking a 12K payout every 2 months, let's just say this, bro. Let's just say you're taking a $12,000 payout every 3 months. Every 3 months, that's $4,000 a month. I don't know how much your living expenses are. I don't know your living situation. I don't know, and I don't give a shit. But what I'm saying is, if that's your only source of income and you're making $4,000 a month on average every 3 months because you took a 12K payout, and then you go down somewhere to a trading competition to potentially win, you know, your 3-month salary in 1 week, essentially, you're not even managing your own fucking money that you're making trading. So it's like, and then to crying that you had to buy your own fucking evaluations, and then PW gave her $250 for a fucking evaluation. How many accounts did she blow? I see she was with Take Profit Trader. Like, I don't even know what Take Profit Trader is right now. How much is Take Profit Trader's accounts right now? Bro, that would be the funniest shit ever if he cancels it. At this point, I would say cancel it. Fuck it, right? Go tag Elite Trader Funding. Hey, you know, you got $1,000. They paid you for being a loser. Fucking, there's your flight ticket home. What the hell? Like, you didn't bring me no money. You got me all the way fucked up. I mean, that girl's got me all the way fucked up. And honestly, after day one, I felt bad for the chick too. I'm like, oh, this kind of sucks. Like, that kind of sucks. Like, she's gonna have a rough time. And then, like, I just seen the attitude. It was like, and then, like, she was just throwing shade. Am I allowed to talk? Like, I don't know. Can I say this? Can I say that? Like, that was wild to me, bro. Like, who are you? You're a nobody at the end of the day, right? You're a nobody. You're a nobody. Like, you're a nobody. You're just a regular trader like everyone else. Like, you're a nobody. Like, go down there and try to actually fucking win 25 G's, because you know, like, your next payout's probably not coming for another 3 to 4 months. Tyler Robertson, Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin made contact with police roughly 6 hours after the shooting near where investigators recovered the murder weapon wrapped in a towel. What the fuck is going on? Bro, it was honestly, it was cringy as shit, bro. It was cringy as shit. Like, today I felt like their stream, I went back and watched it a little bit. when I stopped trading, I feel like it flowed better. The conversation flowed better. Yesterday, that was bad. Like, you can tell there was tension. You can tell it was awkward. Like, it didn't make it like entertaining for the viewers. I think it was entertaining for the viewers because it was like, holy shit, when is someone gonna crash out? Like, that's what I was waiting for. And sure as shit, she did crash out. She would leave the trade desk so many times to do God knows what. Like, it was just it was weird, man. It was weird. But I mean, at least now he knows, you know. And anyone else watching that ever wants to go, you know what you were getting into. Praying to the crystals. I mean, that was another thing that's absolutely ridiculous, right? Like, what the hell are the crystals gonna do? For real. Like, I'm not really a hater, bro, but like, something was off about that chick. Like, something was off about her. Like, she was a little fucking creepy. Like, I can almost put myself in a situation, like, could you imagine like dating that chick? Could you like for reals, like, put yourself in that situation? Could you imagine dating that chick? Like, God forbid you forget to say good morning. It would be the end of the world for you. The conversation when you come home from work is, do you even love me anymore? What? You didn't tell me good morning this morning. What the fuck? I'm running late for work. You know, I'm running late for work. That's rough, bro. That's rough. What is, and what do you say that is? Just, were they spoiled by the parents or something? Hairstylist, progressive lefty. Yeah, 100%, right? It has to be. It has to be. The progressive left hand wing people, their way of thinking is just like, they're owed. Like, they're owed something all the time. And like, you have to really walk on pins and needles with what you say, because how you feel and what you say and your opinion really affects them. When in the big picture of things, it shouldn't affect anyone. Like, I'm entitled to the way I think, things I believe in. You're entitled to the way you think and things you believe in. If you don't like it, you don't have to be in my circle. But like, what I say is not going to have any effect. It's not going to have any effect on your life. But it's like, those type of people, they think that what other people are saying has like an impact on their life, and it really doesn't. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, I heard him say that she said that they're on two opposite sides politically. But the thing is like, if you know you are, exactly, like, why would you say it? For one, you're like, again, you have to play the game. Like, you got an opportunity, whether you like the man or you hate the man. It should have been more of a like, I don't know the right word for it. It should have been more of a thing for you to say, you know what, F this guy. I'm going to go in here, play this game. I'm going to win, and I'm going to laugh in his face because I'm going to take the 25K. And I don't even like this guy, right? Like, that's how she should have played it. But it's like, almost she went in there and just voiced all of her fucking opinions. I don't like you. I know we're on the opposite side. I trade this. Like, you already know the guy eats up ICT traders. You already know that because it's engagement, it's content. People love that shit, right? You already know that. So why would you even add gasoline to that fire? Why not just go in there and do your thing and try to win the money? And then when you win the money, like, just say, hey, you know what, sorry. And then start talking your bullshit. Like, she almost shot herself in the foot. And when I was watching the stream yesterday, I told myself, I was watching, I'm like, I was looking at his face at the end of the stream. And like, he got real quiet and he like just knew like, this is a fucked up situation. Like, this is going to end bad with this chick. I said, there's no way that this girl comes back tomorrow. There's no way. There's no way. That's the thing, bro. That's the thing. I know, like, why would you even say that? You know, like, why would you even say that? But again, it just goes to show you her character. Like, she was so money hungry. She jumped. She like heard about it or whatever, whether he was blocked for prior or not, who the hell knows? But like, she used it. Like, she's like, oh, I'm going to jump on this opportunity. And then you went and you shot yourself in the foot like an idiot. All right, the Dodgers game is a lock, right? Dodgers game is a lock. That game's over. So again, what did I put out there today? I had Dodgers money line, 2 units. That's a lock. This Astros is in the top of the ninth. It's a lock as well. Later on, brother. Later on. Take care. Enjoy the cigar. That sounds damn good right now, too. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Looks like most of you guys who voted are green today. That's pretty good. 76% to 24. Again, anytime you run a poll like this, it's not going to be 100% of people in the green, right? But 75% of traders who traded today are in the green, at least that have popped in here. See, this is the only thing I don't like about my bet, guys. A lot of people on Twitter are on the Seahawks. The value is here on the Seahawks. The value is here. They're the better team. They got the better defense. They have better weapons. But it's so heavily public inflated. It scares me. My money's already on the Seahawks. Trent, this guy here, anytime he says it's a mortal mega max, it's always a fade. This guy here. But it's gonna be his day today, watch. The average American homeowner lost $9,200 in home equity during last year. Curious to know what part of America this was, or the majority. I'm in Southern California, and since I bought my house in 2018, I have gained equity every year. I'm curious to know. $35% more home sellers than buyers. That's because interest rates are still remaining high and the housing prices are still high. But people need to come to terms with the interest rates are not going to go back to what they were in 2020 around that time. They're not going to be 2%, 3%. There's going to be a new home for these interest rates. And my opinion is between 5 and 7%, which a lot of people think that that's a lot. But realistically, you know, it's not, right? It's just the pricing of housing is still very, very expensive. Could it come down? Maybe, but I don't really see it dropping that much. You know, even in a big real estate market correction, I mean, we're talking about 15%. So, you know, you got $1 million house, it drops 15%, you're losing about 150, 200,000. It's not that much. It depends on when you buy. Like, obviously, if you buy today and within the next year to 2 years, market drops 15%, sure, but you're going to be up over the next 10 to 15 years. I do think that it's better for people to rent, though, than buy. Unless you're already in at a good interest rate. Your money will go a lot longer way. There's a lot of things that you can do with your money, you know, to invest it. I wouldn't day trade it, but I would long-term invest it. Dividends, high yielding ETFs, stuff like that. But this is a good comment. A bad time to buy for those who have been holding likely aren't even breaking a sweat, and that's very, very true. You know, if you haven't bought, if you didn't just buy like this year or last year, like you're really not breaking a sweat if we pull back a little bit. Guys, on the price action here, I still have this target of 24,678, 24,678. Right now we're power trending over the 5 and 10 day moving average. XPL, let's check XPL. Whoops. What about XPL? What about it? Six 600%. What do you guys make of this Jake Paul kid? Jake Paul signed a deal with PFL and plans to make his debut. What the fuck is this? 2023. What? I love how this happened and nobody gave a shit. And then it was just immediately forgotten about. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this? This is from 2023. Kyler Murray hasn't beaten Seattle since October 25th, 2020. So that also concerns me too. These kind of weird stat lines like this play a big fucking part here. Watch this be the day. The line is, 1.5. It's nothing, right? Field goal wins this, covers the spread. God, I'm starting to... I should have probably bet the Cardinals just to be a little bit on the contrarian side. Gosh darn it. Sean Porter versus Bud didn't look like himself. Bud's a great fighter. Bud's a great fighter. This can't be real. Usain Bolt says he now gets out of breath when he walks upstairs. What the hell's wrong with Usain Bolt? What's up with this guy? Why the hell is he so fat? This can't be right. That can't be right. Yeah, that's an edited photo. People will do some wild shit, bro. This is a real pic. That's crazy. Fastest man in the history of Earth. Out of breath when he walks upstairs. What is wrong with people, dude? What the hell is this? Done deal. Couple locks, guys. Couple locks. Astros 11. The A's 5. Easy lock. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I think we do continue to travel up towards 26,678. That's our next resistance. Anything over that is 688. Again, that's going to kind of put you at a double top here, going back from earlier this morning. That's where I would kind of look for a rejection spot. If the market's going to continue to drift higher into overnight session here, then you're going to want to see it get over 688. Above that 736. To the downside, I would kind of stay out of the way until we get rejected closer to the 80s if it gets there, and then honestly not until we lose 600. So if we lose 600, then you might have a good opportunity to try to go short there, but anything other than that, kind of just stay long with this trend until it starts to show you a visible pullback. try to stay away from the 1 minute time frame, 2 minute time frames during the Asian session, London session. This price action is just a little too slow for that. Maybe start off with like a 15-minute chart, look at the 30-minute view, look at the 1 hour view, plan on being in these trades a little bit longer, holding it, this, that, and the other, even if you're scalping. I'll catch you guys all tomorrow, guys. Stay safe this week. Again, remember, tomorrow's what? Friday already, right? Tomorrow's Friday? Tomorrow's Friday. So yeah, you don't want to unravel everything you've done all week on a Friday. Catch you guys all next time. Remember, guys, Apex 80% off with $85 activation fees. That's a really good deal. It's better than spending the $130, $140 in activation fee. Daytraders.com is 90% off as well. You can find all those links down in my description, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.